Hello everybody, I am ThisWeirdGamer and welcome to the Dead Linger. Now this is not actually a live gameplay at the moment, it might be later in the video or maybe the next video, but right now I'm basically here. There's some gameplay footage running in the background. It was a live commentary but I kind of got to record the audio. That was stupid me being tired and all, I think anyway. And yeah, I'm going to show you some gameplay footage while I tell you something about the new 008 update. Now, this update came out about 2 weeks ago. However, I couldn't play the Dead Linger on my laptop while I was away for spring break, but I went back home, and so yeah, this was my first time playing it, and I'll tell you about the update anyway, just in case you haven't heard about this, or you haven't seen it, or you just rely on my videos on the updates anyway. Now, there have been multiple updates. There has been world generation changes. Now, the ones that are listed here are the Swords convenience store is back, which you should be able to see on screen. I'll try to edit it the right way. Which is the store. It looks completely different now, but they're back. They weren't their last update, but they're back, so that's good. There's huge changes to the were made to loading and saving. So this means furniture and moved objects now stay where you put them. So if you made a hay bale fort, which I haven't actually made, so I might go make one. In some recording, because we want a hay bale fort. They sound amazing. Or if you just fortified using couches and whatever. They should be saving now. They didn't save last update, apparently, because I haven't actually used them, so I couldn't really tell. There's a slight increase in the frequency of prisons. That's why I did actually go and find a prison, as you should see on screen now. There's more hills. It's more mountains, more hilly, less flat, because flat is boring, so they increased that. The ground in fields, farms, and forests have now filled with fantastic, fancy foliage. Now they're all different foliage. Forests has different foliage to normal like grassland, obviously, because that's how it is. And that was all to the world generation. The next thing is zombie changes. Now, the zombie pathing has been increased a lot. Before they were kind of stupid and just walked into walls and just kept walking into walls because they're stupid. But now the pathing has been slightly, or substantially updated. Sorry, substantially, not slightly. It says substantially. And they will follow you through buildings and up the stairs. They can now climb through windows or obstacles and pull themselves up ledges, even though that might be a bit glitchy and look a bit funny. They might walk through walls and not walk through, but climb through walls instead of windows. But yeah, zombies should no longer twitch up and down when they edge on a 1 kilometer terrain block. That was one of the issues. You could see the zombies twitch along, move along. There's more zombie density, which is always good. You want more challenge, more zombies, more things that can kill you. They're reworking the sound of the zombies. You might be able to hear that in the background while I'm talking. There are new zombie moans, groans, screams, and general zombie noises to be heard. Now, zombies will hold position while attacking a door or window. They won't just move along like you saw in the other one. And they actually have an animation for that instead of just walking animation. And that was all to changes to the actual zombies. Now, gameplay changes. This is one of the massive features of this pack. One of the massive features being that zombies can go get places either now. That's why it was called No Place is Safe. But the other one is the infection system has been added to the game. It's only basic right now, but it's been added, and you can get bit by a zombie, and then bite marks will appear on the screen, and that means there's a chance that you're infected. Now, there's also an infection risk bar in your inventory where you see the hunger bar, the battery, and the stamina. And the lower the infection risk bars, the lower there's a chance that you can get infected by the zombie. Keeping it low should be a high priority for the survivors. There's always a very small chance to be infected, even if the bar is empty. So don't think that your bar is empty and you're just not infectable. When you're attacked by zombies, and kill zombies in close range, so if they're close to you, then your infection risk will actually increase, because it's like the blood sprays on them and stuff. You gotta think about that. And so to avoid gaining infection risk, get the items that reduce it, or avoid too much close contact with the undead. So that's why it's now good if you have a speed, like shoes with speed, you can run faster. But if you have shoes or a jacket with defense, you have less. You lower your infection risk. Zombies now have a random chance to bite you. Like I said, if you're infected, you will soon know and you begin dying, because yeah, I did actually get infected, so I will show that right now. And you do end up dying. And if it would have been multiplayer, the player comes back as a zombie. So if you're infected and you don't tell your friends that you're playing with and you die without them realizing, you can turn back into a zombie and just eat them up, and they die too. You don't really want that from happening unless you don't care about them and you want them to die too, just out of revenge or whatever. Now the stat modifiers work, the speed, the defense, that didn't actually work before. So before they were just there but didn't actually do anything. You steadily decrease your infection risk over time with items that steadily reduce infection risk, for example gas masks. You fix to the inventory, so it should now save between sessions. Backpack should no longer be dropped or lost when loading a scenario. That did actually happen to me, but the game crashed and maybe that was the reason. You climb up ladders faster, 25% faster actually. You can now hold the shift to quick climb a ladder, but this will use your stamina. But the stamina also recharges at half the rate while on a ladder instead of not at all. When a survivor leaves a game, they're now probably removed from the player list, so this is another multiplayer thing. Flashlight now projects about 10 meters further than previously did. It's more effective outdoors, so there's no night scene that I've recorded, but that might be seen in one of my future videos. Then if survivors starve to death, they will also fall on the ground, similar to when you are infected and turn into a zombie. Then another fix, a few fixes have been done to the world generation and stuff, graphical performance improvements, and things like that. New audio settings menu, couple of musical tracks, and then yeah, there's obviously some issues with it, which I'm not going to tell you now, but there's always issues that can be fixed, and that was pretty much it. So that was this update. Now I'm going to let the video run in the background, hopefully edit it properly, and you should have been seeing what I've been talking about, and hopefully that will work and I'm not going to forget about it. So for now, thanks for watching. I'll be back with the Dead Linger soon, and you can expect more Dead Linger content again since I'm back at my computer, have a bit more time. So thanks for watching, and tune in to the next video.